हेलो, व्हाट इज अप। देख लेते हैं स्ट्रीम की आवाज़ कैसी आ रही है, देन स्टार्ट करते हैं। लेट मी म्यूट द माइक। Yeah, so audio is good. Let's start start करते हैं। Our first problem today, I solved lead code daily. It was easy peasy. If you guys haven't done it, I would recommend doing it because it was not that hard. Okay, let's go. Python 3. Consider a rat positioned at 0, comma 0 in an square in matrix. The goal is to reach the destination n minus. It's a typical recursion problem. We have to take each path which leads to n minus 1, comma n minus 1 when we start from 0, comma 0. And we need not to revisit the same under the condition that rat cannot revisit any cell along the same path. And result vector in lexicographically smallest order. Okay, we need to sort it also. So the result. Okay, let's go. Let's write this test case. What it does mean that under the condition that rat cannot visit any cell along the same path. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 uh 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 down 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 right down right down down right. Okay, along the same path we cannot visit. So let's see. Let's solve it like a typical recursion problem. In it, I don't see many people joining today. Self. self dot result def sol solve self comma we need row column, that's for sure. Row column. There is one method also is required, is valid. What does it help us to do is we get the row, we get the column and n comma m, and we return what if this row is valid or not, greater than 0 and row is less than n, and 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 column is greater than equal 0 and is less than m. We need visited because once visited in a path we don't need to visit it again. So if row, we need to find n also, length is equals to matrix m is equals to length comma matrix 0. If row is equals to n minus 1 and column is equals to m minus 1, what we do, result dot append self dot result dot append. We need temp also for the path, temporary path. Instead of temp saying current path, and what we do, current path, and we do a value instead of a reference, and we return, that's it. And we need directions also, so dir directions for I in dir, for I in range, just 4 is fine. What we need to do is int, not int, new row is equals to row plus dir I comma 0, and new column is equals to column plus dir I comma, not I comma, we'll choose the second value. And also we mark this, let's do all the thing in one place. If is valid, valid, if is valid, new row comma new column comma n comma m, and not this and maze, we need maze also, maze new row new column is equals to think it's 1 and it's not visited also new row comma new column and not visited. Then then what we do is we make the call to row comma column comma visited comma current path comma direction comma miss visited. This one is current path dot append. Okay. We need if we are going down or up also. So df direction symbol of peace and justice, all might. Uh, x comma y. If x is equals to minus 1 comma 0, we go up 0 comma 1, we go down 0 comma minus 1 1 comma 0. If x is minus 1 and y is equals to 0, return left. If L, if x is equals to 0 and up, L if x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 0, then k return right. And last one is L if x is still 0. We could have clubbed also, but no worries. And y is equals to minus 1, return down. Symbol direction symbol dir comma 1. SYMBL symbol current path dot append symbol, and that's it. Join. Hmm. The only thing is where we will mark visited. Where are we supposed to mark visited? I think inside the loop itself we can mark visited. The only issue I am seeing is the place where we started will not be marked visited, or we can have that visited. I think this is fine. This is fine. Visited new row, new column is equals to 1, or true new row comma new column is to false. I think this should be fine. Self dot solve 0 comma 0 comma visit comma current path comma direction dir mesh return self dot result dot sort how to create 2D matrix Python empty 2D with default value is equals to length of default value visited direction minus 1 comma 0 0 comma 1 uh, 1 comma 0 1 comma 0 and 0 comma minus 1. I think this should be fine. Direction let's run. I think it's like, oh, capital V invalid syntax. Why invalid syntax? uh, is valid. Nothing. What is invalid in this syntax? Is valid new row, new column, nm. I think this is some error. Let's not waste time in syntax error. What does it mean? Okay, not mat maze. Mistakes on top of mistakes. Maze. Array. Mm-hmm. Direct symbol. Uh, what is it going wrong over here? Mistake. Oh no, what's the next thing? Object is type. No length. Very but list dot sort returns. Option one, sort in place then return. Sorted self dot result. SORTED sorted. Current तो भाई क्या देखना उसके बाद क्या दिखाऊं? नहीं हो पाएगा. लाइव स्ट्रीम ही नहीं हो पाएगा. Visited. अरे यार. Column. I think this would fix it. Minus 1 comma 0 0 comma 1 1 comma 0 0 comma minus 1. And how come it is printing such thing? Right. Print type of new row comma type of नहीं होता क्या. Let it's more than 30 minutes. Let's give up. Is it, am I doing wrong? Minus 1 0 left. Ah, okay. Yes. Minus 1 0. Append. Oh, minus 1 y 0 1 x is 0 y is 1 is down, this one is up. Think this any other thing is uses integers, so check. That's the thing, I don't know maze uses integer or string. Beauty of Python. Why it says right? One question took almost 41. Find all palindromic partition given. Hi bhai. Hi. भाई N8 सिस्टम सीखना है। देखते हैं भाई। नहीं तो आप कोई और ट्यूटोरियल भी देख सकते हो, बहुत सारे होंगे यूट्यूब पे। Whole thing is messed up. How come right is a valid option? Right is a zero. हाँ भाई, ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप टूल है, इजी है वो। How come right is maybe my directions are not correct. Let's see. ओके भाई, थैंक यू, मैं सब्सक्राइब कर लो भाई। थैंक्स भाई, थैंक्स। स्कैम एज इन? शायद N8 तो ओपन सोर्स है, लोकली भी चला सकते हैं। ज़ैपियर और वो सब शायद है, मगर N8 तो शायद फ्री ओपन सोर्स है। डोंट नो कौन सा स्कैम बोल रहे हो। यस। क्लाउड वाला वर्जन मांगता होगा, लोकल वाला भी मांगता है आई थिंक, उसको हम कर सकते हैं इंस्टॉल, शायद डॉकर या कुछ तो था, थ्रू डॉकर कर सकते हैं शायद, एज फार एज आई रिमेम्बर। हाँ भाई, लोकली अगर आप कर लोगे देन यू कैन यूज ओलामा। इफ यू वांट इट क्लाउड देन यू नीड टू हैव open API or something. This looks insane, don't know why. Thanks, Rashmi Sharma. Let's put this aside. Something with related to what directions? Platinum is. Find all palindromic. This looks insane. I don't know why. Given a string S, find all the possible way to partition it such that every substring in the partition true. We need to create partitions that are palindrome. Are palindrome. Geeks. In geeks, so character itself is a palindrome. Then double E is a palindrome. It looks. I think whenever we say find all possible ways or something on those lines, it usually means we need to make cases and then count it. And to make cases automatically and just have a condition that limits them or just count them, this particular condition has been reached. Now add it in the result. So this is of that same sort. So we can do recursion or backtracking to be precise. Uh, Init self. How many people have subscribed? How many concurrent viewers are there? Three. Don't know, guys. You can subscribe. Is self dot result cell def solve, and we need to have something that is a palindrome. So this function would be a must. If we say uh, if this string is palindrome or not. So is palin is palindrome. We have str uh, for not for start is equals to 0, end is equals to length of str while start is less than equal to end. If str start is equals not is equals to str and return false. In other cases, return true. And st- start plus equal plus equal plus equal 1 and minus equal to return true. Huh. This is a method that will help in checking Is it a palindrome or not? Ah, we are iterating on a string, so we need index. We need a string itself, and temporary is also needed, which will help us. And let's n is equals to length s, not str, s. Index is equals to n minus 1. That means, what this means that, what this what this means that we need to add it in the result. It's a list, right? Temp return for for I for I in range, index comma length is s, or instead of length s, write n. And what we do what do we do is we need to check if this thing is a palindrome or not. Is palindrome s, it won't be always a character. I think index till I plus 1 would be the string. Temporary str is equals to s index till I plus 1. I think first is included, last is excluded. Temp str. Okay, that is fine. If that is a palindrome, that it means, if that is a palindrome, that it means move forward. Temp dot append what, temp str, and also don't forget to remove it, pop, and solve s comma I is included, I plus 1, and temp. I think it looks great. Uh, temp return self dot result, self dot solve uh, s comma 0 comma temp. Hmm. I think this should be fine. Hmm. Hmm. Run this time at least. String must integer, not tuple. Oh, sorry. Also self. This is a good practice. It means that this instance that we are using, or the method, is of this implemented inside this class, not the global. I think not equal. Even this is not present in Python. Oh shit. Okay, it's used. Basic function. There also I am facing issues. Wow. Zero base strings though are everywhere. Where S went. Are we not going till last? Okay, submit it. Noise, noise. Every question feels like first time when you don't practice often. I think in DSA, if you are even not doing the code, just keep a document of what all questions you got stuck and just revise it. Write 2 3 lines about it, what you got stuck with. Not these lines like something logic, not the syntax. Let me come back. Give me yo yo, what is up? Back. बढ़िया है भाई, बढ़िया है। आप कैसे हैं भाई? कल स्ट्रीम नहीं करी थी, मुझे लगा भूल गए होगे। भाई आप तो ज्यादा फ्रेंडली हो रहे हो। हाँ भाई, सही बात है। खाना खाना रात को नहीं खाता, मैं अवॉइड करता हूँ। हाँ, देख ही सकते हो काफी काफी बॉडी बना रखी है मैंने, तो रात को अवॉइड करता हूँ, कहीं बॉडी ज्यादा ना बन जाए। ज्यादा बॉडी ज्यादा ना बन जाए, इसलिए अवॉइड करता हूँ। आपकी भी अगर बॉडी ज्यादा बन जाए तो अवॉइड ईटिंग एट नाइट भाई। Next, what? Let's do some trees question. भाई पानी पी लो। हाँ, कुछ लाइट खा सकते हो, मतलब वैसे खाना खाना नहीं, मतलब एकदम भाई आपकी फिर बॉडी बन जाएगी अगर ऐसे ऐसे खाली पेट से नींद नहीं आती ना। भाई आप भी सॉल्व करो साथ साथ, तो बढ़िया रहेगा। हाँ। आज का किया डेली। क्वेश्चन का नाम क्या था? बिना देखे बताओ जल्दी। विद इन 5 सेकेंड वॉट वॉज द नेम ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन? वन, टू। ओ क्रेजी भाई, क्रेजी। But that was easy problem. You should have done two or three more until you get a one that says बस, आज के लिए बस। Why would I? Why would I lie? When I told you, bro, you are lying. You always need to have a null check. You never know. Backend engineer 101. Always have a null check. You never know. When things starts breaking, you won't catch the error. And you will like, what? And if you are on call, then only God can save you. And if that code is committed by you, when RCA and all those things are done, how to mitigate the issues and all those things, you will be mentioned. Okay. Given the root of a binary tree with all the unique values and nodes n1 and 2, your task is to find the lowest common ancestor of the given two nodes. Both node values are always present in the binary tree. Okay. Where is cursor? Huh. Lowest common ancestor is 2, 7, 8, 3. Hmm. So either it could be in left subtree or in right subtree, or one in right, one in left. Then common ancestor would be the root. Dot group is IG create करोगे? हाँ भाई कर देंगे। आई विल क्रिएट इट। Just wait for today when we'll do the live stream Monday. You will have that Discord group. But do we have enough people? Let's see. Let's create. It will be a good place to hang out. Or we can do Twitter space also. I think most people have shifted from Discord to Twitter space. What do you think? Hmm. So we need to look for that node in left, not that node, N1 and N2, and see if it is there or not. If it's there, return it. If it's not there, I think my Twitter is also same complex. I think don't know. Remember. Uh, Lowest common ancestor. टेलीग्राम भाई टेलीग्राम पे कुछ भी होता भाई नो टेलीग्राम at least some decency is maintained. Let's solve it. Okay, if root, how to write null? I think null null in Python. None. Okay. None. None. Return. But if left answer LCA, root, can we access root init root dot self or self? I think we are getting root na. Root dot left, I guess. N1 comma N2 left right answer is equals to LCA root dot right N1 comma N2. If either of those we get, if I think I'm writing root data is equals to N1 or not, or root dot data. I think this would be wrong, but let's write it and we'll get it corrected by chat GPT, but let's write the logic at least. Schematic wise could get wrong. Uh, if we get answer from the left, it means it is on the left. If we get answer from the right, it means on the right. Or if we get from both the side, it means node are present on the both side of the trees. So left, if left answer is not equal to none and right answer is equals to none, then it means return left answer. If elif right right answer is not equal to none and left answer is not is equal to none, that means return right answer. Kingsman, what is your name? Just wondering. What is your name if you are there in the stream? Kingsman. Elif, not Elif, else return root, because this case root is the answer. Because if these are present, then this one should be the point. None. Let's see. Self dot lca. Self. I think root dot left wouldn't be something. RIG GHT HT. But your output is 1, expected output is 2. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Then we'll ask ChatGPT if it's not solved. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get on a 1. And 1 is 4 and 2 is 5. Yeah, root dot data. 1 is not equal to n1 or n2. We go left. We go left. Uh, it's not equal to either of those, n1 and n2. We again go left. We get 4. So left returns an answer. returns an answer. Left answer. Two two's left call was 4. Again, we do a right call and we check 5, and we get 5 also. From left, right, both the answer is there. So, 2 in two's case, uh, both left and right have answer. So, we, we go not and no, return root. Root is 2. Why 2 is not written? One's left call was left is 2. Then we go right. Right, in right we don't find anything. So one's right is none. Left, why we are not getting 2? Hold on. What is wrong here? Uh, Code wise, it seems fine. I think something is related to some syntax. Let's see. Else with catch, even none case also, both none. Left answer equal to none and right answer is not equal to none. Huh. Else return none. Okay, this one is done. Too much recursion. Top view. Top view of binary tree. You are given a root of a binary tree. Your task is to return its top view. Top view of a binary tree is the set of nodes visible when the tree is viewed from the top. What it means? 213. If we 10, not 10, 40, 20, 10, 30, 100. Instead 60/40, or not 60/40, 60/90 will be overshadowed. They will not have any future. So, at every this at every level, only the one that we see from the top is taken. As far as I remember, I think these were some special varieties of tree ocean. Hmm. I think these were related to horizontal distance. Huh. In any level, the first thing that you get in a horizontal distance is the one that you store for the answer. I think these are that type of problems. Draw a line. If you go left, -1. If you go right, +1. -1, +1. And the very first that appears is the top view. And in the bottom view, I think the one that appears last. Now the thing is how to implement this thing. That one that we have, we don't want map to reinitialized again and again. So let's define it in init init self and self dot mapping, not mapping. Let's just say map. We are mapping the occurrences of nodes in the tree. So if root is equals to none, return. We don't want anything, but I think we need to create function, because horizontal distance plus -1 solve self root horizontal distance horizontal distance. And if root think it's fine, no, even while traversing we'll hit this condition, return. And when we go left, root dot left, then hd -1 solve. And if we go root dot right, then it's horizontal distance +1, uh, +1. And left node, because we needed the mapping when we go left. So horizontal distance even required. It is required because at minus 1 there is only 1, at minus 2 there is only 1, minus 120, minus 240. But how are we doing this horizontal thing? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. If HD in map, not in map, default dictionary, I think. I have to see how to declare that. Not in map, then what we do is root, not root. HD is equals to horizontal distance is equals to that root. Think that is fine. Let's just directly search default dictionary in Python. Default DICT. Self self dot sol root comma 0 and uh, map 0 is equals to root. Hmm. We need to return an answer for, I think, values. And we need to print in the fashion minus 1 or minus 2 minus 1 0. Let's see how we'll handle that. Does it sort it? How to have sorted keys in dictionary? Order dictionary is also there. Key, comma, values in map dot items. What we'll do is result result append value return. Hmm. Type object does not support item assignment. Huh? Self. We need to use self. Self. I think this is not required. It will be taken care over here. If zero is not there, it will be added. Map self dot so many errors. Self dot solve self dot solve. Oh, 213. In what manner it is sorted? Let's see. Print map. I think array self dot map. 0 minus 1. Why not minus 101? Are the keys sorted in increasing order? Oh, it remembers the order. Sorted keys equals to sorted self dot map dot items. Hmm. 6 3 4 6 3 4 and 2 9 3 9 and print should be -4 I instead of 4 9 is there. Which year means as in college? If you are asking college year, I have graduated. 24 batch. Huh. Minus plus 1. 9 is 0. Why 0 is again appearing? Because if HD not in is there, then still why? Default dictionary. Is it? I think that is not related to that. Where we are going wrong. Wrong. Hmm. Huh? Uh, I'm using depth first search. Is it? DFS. DFS. Yes, bro. Long time no see. Nice one. Largest rectangle in a histogram. It says level should be construct this tree. बढ़िया है ना भाई, दैट्स गुड. जब हाइक मिले तो कुछ परसेंटेज. 3 4 9 3 3 2 9. uh, Instead of 4 we are printing 9. If we dry run it, 6 horizontal distance 0. 3 is horizontal distance -1. That is also new. Then return. Then we go to 2. 2 is horizontal distance 0. That won't be taken. 2 is horizontal, then we go left is null, then we go right. Okay, okay, understood. 9 is appearing 2 times, and the last 9 in this tree, 9 appeared at horizontal distance 1 because we went left first. We didn't went to 4 first, so that's why 9 was already there. We need to check depth also. That's why depth will also be required. We need to take the one which appears at lesser depth. Let's see level depth, comma depth plus 1. I think in every case it is increasing. Root comma depth. Array, root comma depth. If or map horizontal distance h ht dot 1 1 is greater than the depth, we update the depth over here. Depth uh, whatever depth is there, depth is 0. Okay, value inside that, not data. Inside value there are two values, 0 dot data. What does it say now? Self dot solve root dot write ht plus depth plus 1. uh, what's the issue? Set root horizontal distance depth. Let's check the errors. Why doesn't it point to this thing? This is not there. Bottom view can be done. Same thing, just add something that is on the more depth and keep on updating. I guess this can be done. I'll do it offline. Diagonal traversal. Let's see diagonal traversal. Hmm. Python, when I submitted it last 3 months back. Ideally, I should be able to do it, but let's see. This will be the last one. It's 2 hours. Consider lines of slope -1 between the nodes. Given a binary tree, return a single list. Hmm. 8, 10, 14, 3, 6, 7, 13. How to print diagonal traversal? It's a map question. If this node is of this level, then I think level or what, there should be something which will denote that this is, we have that map and all the nodes for this key specifically are stored with respect to this. If we have a map and with respect to a key, this all are stored. Obviously we'll do depth first search, but the thing is, what we will keep this as the key for this one. What will be the key? If we go left, what should be the key? What should be the key? 8, 3, 10, 14, 13, 6, 7, 1, 4. We can say if we go right, level doesn't increase, but if we go left, level increases, and if we go right, 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 no level increase. I think this would work. I guess let's finish this last problem of the night and go back to peace. Map default dict from collections, import default dict. If root is equals to none, return, or yeah, diagonal diagonal uh, root dot uh, left. Need to create solve function also. Solve self dot root dot depth dot depth level if root is none, then return solve root. If we go right, then level will remain the same. If we go left, level increase. Dot right, right dot left, and we need to have a check here. If level not in map, what does it mean? Not this level would be present. We need to add map level is dot append root dot data, and self dot solve is equals to root level 0, and for key comma value in sorted map map self dot map dot items result. I have to learn this thing, doing whole of this in one line. We'll do that also. Append value, uh, return result. Everywhere I'm using self self dot solve. Self. I think this. Do I need to add list over here? Keys value would be list. Does it say value would be list? Collections. We have to have it as list. Mm, dot join. This is list. I think we can join. Okay, it needs string. I think into string is just need to write str. uh, Diagonal str. There would be something better to do this. How to join string with spaces. Okay. 1014. 367. 367. 367. 367. 13. Why is it going backwards? 13. 13. 367. 41. 14. We go right. Right. We then we return. We go left one time. I'm left one time. Then we go right. What is the issue? Right. Uh, we are going right first. Level is 1. 367. 367 should have been added. But we reached 14 before, na? That's why. How to maintain? If diagonal element are present in both subtrees, then left subtree diagonal element should be taken first, then right subtree. how to how to mitigate this issue? Let's check it out. He is recursing left subtree first. What does left will do here? Okay, okay, understood. Hmm. So that was it for today. And is anyone there on the stream? And I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. So see you in the next stream. If you guys have any question, you can put. If anyone is online, I can reply. If not, we can call it a day. Okay, you guys are awesome. See you in the next one. Bye bye.